Hey everyone, welcome back to the B Movie Bunker. Today we're looking at 1985's Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning. We have the tale of Tommy. Tommy is now an adult. He was a boy in Friday the 13th, Part 4 when he killed Jason. He has been not faring well, dealing with reality, and he is moved from a mental facility into a sort of halfway house. And then the killings begin. This movie, okay, I know a few of my friends aren't going to like me for saying this. I'm not a giant slasher fan. I'm really not. There are some that I enjoy, and if I'm in the right mood, I do enjoy them. But I don't like ones that take themselves too seriously or try to do humor and the humor falls flat. This one, a lot of the humor falls flat in this one for me. And the acting... Oh my god, the acting is absolutely atrocious in this one, I think. However, one does not watch a slasher for the deep emotional stories. One does not watch a slasher for the Oscar caliber acting. One watches a slasher flick for the body count and for the blood. And you get that in this movie. You get... I think it's 20 people get killed in this, approximately. So you get a pretty decent body count for a slasher. There is some interesting kills in this. That's one of the things that I do like about slashers is the many myriad ways they come up with to murder people, which often relies upon people being as dumb as possible. That is another key aspect of a lot of slashers, that smart people don't die in slashers because smart people aren't cast in slashers, or they're not written into slashers, because when you can simply just walk quickly away from the killer, or walk quickly away from the killer, it's not a huge threat. It relies upon people making bad decisions, which, when mostly it's teenagers or co-eds in most of these movies, bad decisions is their forte. So but like I said, there is a high body count. There's a lot of blood. It is. I know this one is. Some people love this one. They think it's one of the better of the Friday the 13th movies. While others bash it for spoiler. Jason's not really in this one. This is not a Jason killing people. This is someone else killing people. In kind of a copycat type thing, a Jason kind of thing. So there's people who are like, well, it's not Jason, so it's not really Friday the 13th. Whatever, all the Halloween movies are still Halloween movies, even though they don't all have Michael Myers. Let it be. It still follows in the same story arc because it's following the character of Tommy, who was in Friday the 13th Part 4. So it's still following in the arc. It's still a slasher. You still get lots of killing. I mean, how much Jason is there in the first Friday the 13th? That's Jason's mom doing everything. So, scale of 1 to 10, this is, this is a tough one. This is like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. If Jack Nicholson's character was played by, Hannibal Lecter. It's like an all cannibal, all murderous One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. A battle royale in a mental asylum type of thing. It's a halfway house, but that's still the same thing. If you like slashers, this one's decent. It's a decent slasher. It's not great, but you get what slashers are supposed to deliver, which is a lot of kills, maybe some boobs, because that's what they did in a lot of slashers. Is you have to have some boobage, and you have to have some bloodage, and you get your slasher flicked. So that's all I really got for this one. Until next time, stay safe out there in the wasteland, folks. Oh my god, and just some of the characters, really? You've got someone who obviously expresses very violent, antisocial behavior. We're going to let him stand outside and chop wood with a big axe, because that's a smart thing to do in a halfway house for people who have mental problems. That's a good idea, because that's what they do, is a place where they have no guards and no security. Is we're going to put people who are, physically violent at times. That seems like a good idea. And let them have knives and axes and all that kind of stuff, because this is smart behavior. As again, slashers people have to make bad decisions, which includes apparently the people who are supposed to be in charge, supposed to be the smart people. So, stay safe in the wasteland, folks.